The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us this morning. We're going to be discussing some great opportunities coming up in the IRA market. I know we've just completed the Medicare season, and a lot of people were involved in open enrollment and some of the other involvements based on that. I know that we see a lot of new clients on board with a number of agencies, and it's a good way for agents to go back and see these clients, kind of go over what they have coming forward based on their needs to get more safety in their portfolios. With the stock market having a really banner year this year, it'd be a great opportunity for them to move some of that money over to safety, and that's where the annuities really come into play. And those individuals are still working with the IRA season, really runs from January through April. So a great opportunity to get in front of those clients, do these investments on the IRA side. And with the recent legislation that is going to be bumping the RMD age from 70 and a half up to 72, you got some more space there for individuals to put money away into IRAs for a longer period of time than they previously were able to. And then we'll be discussing some of the changes they're looking at activating based on stretch IRAs. And those are going to be really reducing in the number of years those can be paid out. We'll be discussing that here shortly also. I know that IMS has a really good referral program. You can refer agents to IMS. You get $50 when they get contracted. You receive a nice 20 basis point override on their business for the duration of their contracting. And then we also have our market reimbursement, reimburse $100 to $300,000 of indexed annuity premium. You can really build up some nice side accounts based on that. And I know I have agents that call me every quarter when we pay out these referral bonuses to get their value that's being paid out, and they really keep track of those monies coming out to them. And it's really a nice program we've put together for you agents in the field, and great for you to earn some additional monies. We also are continuing our new producer builder program. We got a great system we put together for you to earn some nice incentives based on production the first 180 days of being licensed. And we're going to revamp this a little bit in 2020. We'll have some higher levels available you can qualify for based on levels above 500,000. So I think we're going to have a $750,000 level, also a $1 million level, which will have some more advanced opportunities out there for you based on your production. I know we've seen a lot of agents qualifying for iPads, cash bonuses, taking advantage of the seminar systems. I know that we have a really good system we put together with Dave Pemper. It guarantees people in the seats at seminars at $100 a buying unit. And when you get into the system, it's $2,500. That guarantees you 25 buying units at your meetings. And we've seen a really good response on that. Have had some great results based on these meetings. So a good program to take a look at if you're looking at expanding your marketing into 2020. That $100 buying unit is really a low price when you compare that to what your typical seminar cost is going to be. It really cuts it in half. So really nice program there. We have a great back office support team here at IMS. We got a great new business team They help you out with everything when the policies applications are received. It's in underwriting and goes through the status side, goes through all that. They follow all the way through till issue, and then they make sure you get paid as quickly as possible based on your efforts there in the field. So really good team on that side. We got a great advertising team, and they do a great job on the creative side of helping you develop a really good campaign for 2020. It can help you out with website development. It can help you out with advertising. Maybe you want to get more involved in social media advertising, can help you out that side of it. Really a good program they put together on that end of it. We also have a great contracting department here that can help you out in getting licensed with a number of carriers at one time. It's paperless contract. You can do it right online and get that done on our website. Really a nice program to take advantage of. As I've mentioned, we do have a great creative team here. They can help you out with putting together postcards, maybe redesigning your company logo, looking at doing business cards. Really a strong portfolio of programs available for you. I know we've seen a lot of movement on digital advertising, a lot of email advertising being used, website development. They can help you out with all of that information. So they really have a good turnkey systems available on all sides of that business. We also have a great website available to you. It's available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can go on there and take a look at the latest annuity interest rates. You can take a look at income payouts. There's a great income comparison software program on there. You can take a look at returns based on different indexing strategies. We have a lot of really good information you can take advantage right on our website. So definitely take a few minutes to take a look at that. We've got some great support on there. You can look at some different marketing ideas. You can take a look at the life insurance quote engine. We also have a long-term care quoting engine on there. A lot of valuable information you can really utilize there in the field based on our website. We also have a retirement analyzer software program available to our agents. You can receive this free of charge based on being licensed through IMS. Has some really good stuff you can utilize where you can do some really nice printouts for clients based on kind of where they stand today for retirement, what they're going to do down the road to save additional monies to get them to the point they want to be down the road. You can plug a lot of different variables in based on nursing home stays, health concerns, premature death situations. Maybe they want to go out and buy a vehicle when they retire. They can plug that all into the numbers, and you can really print out some really good stuff you can utilize with the client in the field. I know we have a number of agents that use this, that use this on a regular basis, and it's really a nice software program you can utilize out there in the market. We also have our IMS Wealth Management team available. They can help you out on the security side. Maybe you're looking at taking your Series 65 here in 2020. It can help you with all that. They have the study materials, everything you need to get started with that. They've got some great wealth management platforms you can take advantage of once you do get up and running with your Series 65. I know we've seen a lot of clients putting money into the wealth management side of the business here. Continues to be a good option for individuals that want to maybe have some chances of higher returns than they're going to earn on some of the fixed rate annuities or indexed annuities. It really gives them a nice option to utilize based on the wealth management side. So if that's something you do have interest in, I know we've got some great individuals on that team. You can speak to Joan, Mike, Charles Jr., some great individuals to speak with based on that. That's been really a big market for us in the last few years, and we continue to see that being utilized in the market space here, and I'm sure that will continue the next few years to come. We also offer our life and annuity academies. I know we've got probably one coming up in March of 2020, and really a good system we've got based on you come in, you pick up all kinds of valuable information, and it's a 2.5-day meeting We do typically in Des Moines, or the first one we last year we did it in Dallas. We may do another warm climate area based on what's happening in February and March of 2020. We'll probably announce that in the next few weeks, and it's really good time to get out, pick up some good sales ideas on both annuities and life insurance. And we bring in some really good speakers. We'll be giving some great presentations on what's being utilized in the field, what they're using to get in front of more clients, what they're using to make more sales, closing more individuals. Give some good different techniques they use in the field. So really, it's definitely worth your time. I know we bring in Dave Pimper, our sales coach. He'll be going over some of the seminar systems he has available to you. We bring in some few of our other top salesmen from the field, and they go over kind of what they do on a daily basis to really keep things going and getting in front of more clients, making more sales. It really does come down to a numbers game, so it's definitely worthwhile to attend. We also go over some life insurance information, some large case life marketing. We'll go over some wealth transfer tools using life insurance. Some really good stuff we'll be presenting at the meeting. If you do have interest, mark off yes on the poll I just launched. We'd be glad to get you on the list. We'll announce that next meeting. We'll see if it fits into your schedule and see if we can't bring you out to one of our spring meetings coming up in the first quarter of 2020. So definitely a nice program you can take advantage of. We did announce our latest IMS in Athene meeting. It's based on Athene production. We're going to the Cabo San Lucas. Should be a fantastic location there at the Montage. Qualification does run through June of 2020. It does take $3 million of premium to qualify, and that all has to be with Athene. It's an Athene meeting. The trip itself is August the 26th to the 29th of 2020. So it's going to be next August in Mexico. Should be a very nice location there right on the Baja Peninsula. So really a good time to get started on that. We also announced our IMS trips coming up in 2021. They're 18-month qualifications. Qualifications start July 1st of 2019, runs through December 31st of 2020. The first trip itself is going to be March the 7th through 11th of 2021. Takes 3.5 million credits to qualify. All of your production through IMS counts, including your life insurance, annuities, Medicare supplements, and long-term care. Everything counts towards the trip. So should be a fantastic trip. I know all the trips we do are first class. Really great locations we go to, and should be a great event by all. Then we have a tag-along trip with that runs March the 11th through the 14th. It's going to be for your bigger producers. Minimum qualification is $6.5 million. And if you do $8.5 million in that 18-month period, you automatically qualify for this trip. So really a nice program to utilize. I know that we do have IRA season coming up, and it is not rabbit season. It is IRA season. And I know we have a lot of interest there in the field right now based on some of the changes and laws and what's been going on with the government these days, with all the deals going on with Trump and with this new legislation they're passing based on changes to RMDs, starting at age 72, the stretch IRA situation where they're looking at limiting the payment on stretch IRAs to a maximum of 10 years. So you can no longer stretch it out for the lifetime of an individual. They actually have to pay out all the monies within a 10-year period. So it's really a big change we're looking at on the stretch side. Contribution limits are looking at staying the same in 2020. We have a $6,000 contribution limit for ages 0 to 49, $7,000 for ages 50 plus. Limitations based on single and married individuals based on income. So if you have clients that are in some of the higher tax brackets, They may not qualify to do a full contribution. You definitely check it out and see where they stand in the tables to see what their limitations are based on 2019, 2020 limitations for IRA contributions. I know if you do Roth IRAs, you do have much higher limitations based on income. That's something to keep in mind. Maybe they don't qualify to do a traditional IRA, but they would qualify for doing a Roth IRA. So definitely keep that in mind based on that situation. We'll go ahead and continue here. I know that we do have a number of companies that do allow a little bit less monies to go in and to utilize their contracts. You may have to do 2019 and 2020 contributions together to hit some of their limitations based on premium. I know Athene has been a really good carrier for us. They do require $10,000 deposits on most of their contracts, and you'd have to do a combination of 19 and 20 to utilize Athene. I know they've got their programs available for both accumulation and for income. I know we've seen a lot of their products coming in on the Performance Elite series, really good for accumulation. They've got their Agility plan that's really strong for accumulation and income. They have a free income rider on that contract. It's a participating rider on that income side. Your client's going to get some really nice gains on that income side of the play, and they can really utilize higher payouts down the road based on that situation. So if you have a situation coming up where you can take a look at, an individual look at deferring their income for 10 years or longer, I'd be glad to run up an Agility quote for you based on those needs. I know we do also see some of their fixed rate annuities, their max rate annuities coming in. They are a flexible premium, multi-year rate guarantee annuity. I know they have lowered some of those rates. They're not quite what they used to be. They do have a 5-year rate right now at 205. They have a 7-year rate at 215. They also have a 3-year rate at 130, and that requires a $10,000 deposit to get into those contracts. We also see a good amount of business going to Equitrust. They do have some good programs available right now that do go to lower amounts of deposit. They do have their Market 10 annuity now, which took the place of the Market Booster. You do have a $5,000 minimum deposit for qualified funds. You're able to put money in that for the duration of the contract. The client does earn a 6% bonus on all deposits the first 5 years. Again, that is a $5,000 deposit they do require on that Market 10 annuity. It does have a return to premium on that account. It's got some competitive rates on the indexing side. It is available to age 80. Now, of course, with qualified accounts, IRA deposits, you're really only able to do those based on this new legislation through age 71. That should be a really good opportunity for you to make some additional sales to those higher ages based on clients having income. We also carry Life of the Southwest, a really good flexible premium carrier. They do allow much lower deposits. You can go down to $100 a month and start with $100. They do have their Secure Plus Platinum and Secure Plus Paramount 5 annuities, both available at $100 a month. That Paramount 5 does have a 5% bonus, adding to your client's account day one, and should be a good combination for your clients there looking for ways to put money away for the future. I know we have seen some of that business coming in for clients who are looking at really getting started, saving some money, and being able to put in a little bit lower amount up front and be able to utilize some of those deposit opportunities. National Western Life is another company we have that does to go to much lower deposits. We go to $2,000 deposit for clients on qualified monies. They have their Ultra Classic and Ultra Future contracts. Some contracts they've had around for a number of years. The good thing about that Ultra Future contract, it does have a 9% bonus they pay out in the first year on all deposits. You can put money in during the duration of the contract. They do allow additional deposits, of course, for all the years of the client's contract. They do offer an additional 4.75% bonus on all deposits years 2 through 5. So it's a nice contract for clients to have if they want to earn deposits or bonuses on their deposits for a number of years. Really a good way to go with that. And they have the Ultra Future. Actually, the Ultra Classic is a contract that has a little bit higher interest rates right now. They have a 3.4 rate on their fixed account. They do have an annual point-to-point cap at 7 with no spread. Really nice combination out there for a client. Commission-wise, that does pay a commission of 10%, available up to age 70 for qualified money. So if you have a client that's rolling money from another company, you go the Ultra Classic, you're going to earn a 10% commission on that. So really a strong combination. If you're looking for a straight fixed rate annuity, they do have their Protector 1, which is a fixed rate contract, flexible premium, and that is available for that side of it. North American is another good carrier to go with flexible premium contracts. They do have some good plans that do offer bonuses for a number of years. I know their Performance Choice 8 and 12 contracts are very popular right now in the market, and your clients can earn bonuses for a number of years. They go down to looks like $20,000 deposit on these, so you would actually need to, have some rollovers in order to put some monies into that. But maybe you have some programs coming up over the next few years where they're going to be rolling money into their contract, based on money coming out of CDs or coming out of other annuities. That North American is a good choice to go with based on that. They also have some good multi-year rate guarantee annuities available through North American. They got their Guarantee Choice series, which has rates guaranteed anywhere between 3 and 10 years with North American. It is a single premium policy, but they do go down to $2,000 of qualified monies going in. The rates are very similar to what Athene has out there in the market right now. They've got a 5-year at 230. They have a 7-year at 205 and a 10-year at 2.25 on rate guarantees. So a good way to go based on those needs. Sagicor is another good company we offer in that IRA type market. I know we do see some business coming into Sagicor based on that. We do have their Sage Select annuity, which is a indexed plan that has a 4% annual point-to-point cap, has a 4% bonus rate. You can get into it with $2,000, so it does take less money. Good thing about this Sage Select contract, it also has accumulating withdrawals. So starting in year 2, you have a 10% free withdrawal. If you don't take anything out in year 2, that bumps up to 20% in year 3. It keeps bumping up until it gets up to 50%. 50% is the ceiling for the withdrawals on that. So if you don't take any money out the first 5 years, you are going to have 50% available in the 6th year. So really a nice contract with Sagicor. We do see some of that business coming in. Commissions are pretty average. They're 4.5% up to age 75. But for an individual that's looking for, something lower dollar-wise you can get into that has really good liquidity, that Sage Select really is a nice combination. Atlantic Coast Life is another company we offer that has really good IRA opportunities out there. And they've got their Safe Harbor and Safe Haven contracts available along with their Safe Anchor. And those contracts, we've got a couple different multi-year rate guarantees. They also have their Safe Harbor Safe Anchor indexed annuity that is available out there in the field. I know that has really strong income options on that right now. They come out really strong. On our income comparisons, if you do have interest in looking at Atlantic Coast, I'd be glad to get some programs available for you on that side. I know we also offer Sentinel. They've got that personal choice annuity, which is a sister company to Atlantic Coast. Really a strong multi-rate guarantee annuity. It goes down to, I believe, $2,500 in deposit. It's available to age 90. It's got a 5-year, 7-year, and a 10-year rate guarantee. Their 5-year right now is at 370. Their 7 years at 380, and their 10 years at 390. So their rates are more competitive with Sentinel. They do have limited distribution based on the different states. I know a lot of the states that they are not available in, Atlantic Coast is available in, and Atlantic Coast has very competitive rates there in that MYG market, very similar to what Sentinels are. So you're looking again at 370, 380, and 390 on the interest rates, and those are available to higher issue ages up to age 90, and you can put as little as $2,500 into that account. I know I've been running across a number of individuals lately that are looking for stretch non-qualified accounts. We do have companies that offer those, and with the changes in the stretch situation, it may be just a 10-year stretch situation. They can stretch it out for based on the beneficiary. But if you have a client that has a large gain in non-qualified accounts on the annuity side, it is a good way for a client to inherit the money and then take out RMDs over that 10-year period, and stretching that lump sum taxation over a few years, and that overall could reduce them in their tax bracket and keep them in a lower tax bracket. But we have seen a number of clients this year that have interest in the stretch non-qualified. We have Great American that will do them. North American does a stretch non-qualified accounts. We also have American Equity. American Equity does have some limitations on the amount of interest portion of the contract. Has to be at least 30 grand in order to do a stretch non-qualified. But we do have some great outlets for that. I know we have a large number of our companies that also do stretch IRA accounts. And with this new legislation, of course, you're going to see some changes on what's allowed on that side of it. But in IRA season, we still do see a lot of IRAs coming in February, March, and April. If you do have some specific cases in mind, or maybe you want to take a look at a quotation on a client, or take a look at some different offerings we have for those clients, we'll be glad to get those done for you. My name is Matt Tour. I've been at IAMS for a number of years. If you have specific questions or any concerns about the new legislation or anything you want to discuss, be sure to give our marketing department a call. We'd be glad to go over that with you. Everyone, make sure you have a great holiday season coming up. I do appreciate you spending time with me this morning. I know it's always tough to break away on any business day, but we do appreciate you taking your time away and joining me on this morning's webinar. We look forward to a prosperous 2020. As I did mention, we got some great incentives for new producers. We do have some great trips we're offering the next year and a half. You can qualify for that IAMS trip. Qualification started July of this year, runs through December of 2020. We also have our Athene trip. You can qualify for that, both trips at once based on the same premium. So if you did $3.5 million all with Athene, you're going to qualify for 2 trips, 2 great trips to Mexico. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, everyone have a great week. Have a great weekend. It's always a pleasure having you on with me this morning. And otherwise, everyone have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye now.